This child was born with a neurodevelopmental disorder in the autism spectrum. His childhood wasn't like other kids. He didn't play with his classmates on the playground. He didn't have many friends. He retreated to a world of what interested him most at any given time and worked hard in school. Now he's all grown up. And now, much more is known about the autism spectrum. This young man has Asperger's syndrome, and this is me. Since I left home for college, I've met brilliant people from around the world who talk, look, and think differently than I do. I have also met a few people who think more like me.
And before that, Fats Waller with his rendition of Honeysuckle Rose. Well, I shouldn't say his rendition. I mean, he wrote it, and it is his song, Honeysuckle Rose. But yeah. But anyway, we're going to end tonight's show with another little swing number from the 20s called The Charleston. Here it is of Charleston by Paul Whiteman and his orchestra. Hi, my name is Robert Blum. I'm a DJ at KVRX, a cameraman at the TV station for TSTV, a technical director for the Magical Theater Committee, an RTF major, and I have Asperger's. I really struggle in doing homework in that, like, if I don't understand one problem or get it wrong, I freak out. I tend to think that I'll never actually pass the class. And it really just, like, gives me panic attacks when it also comes to writing papers. It also, like, kind of prevents me in some ways from talking to professors to get help because of me being a little ashamed that, like, I can't do a single homework problem for there. So it really does affect my studies very greatly.
Here's a story of hope for you. We met an Austin man who overcame those struggles. In fact, he took his weakness and made it his strength.
I remember having this sense very, very vividly that my school was a battleground and everybody else was on the other army.
School felt like a war zone for Daniel Wendler. Bullied, often left out, he felt helpless, but neither he nor his parents understood why he just didn't seem to fit in.
I run a website called improveyoursocialskills.com that's an online comprehensive guide to social skills. It's basically the resource that I wish that I had when I was growing up, and I wrote it to explain everything that I've learned during my past 10 years of learning how to overcome the challenges of Asperger's. I remember having a sense of helpless frustration when I was interacting with other kids that I wasn't getting along with. Maybe they were bullying me or teasing me, or I just wasn't really getting through to them. And I remember feeling like I had these ideas inside me that I wanted to express to them, or if they were bullying me, I had this feeling that the things that they were saying just weren't true, and I knew it wasn't true, but like the words were just kind of caught in my throat and I couldn't express that because I felt that like I was not able to make myself understood.
You are right now listening to Showstoppers right here on KVRX Austin, where for this hour we play for you the best of Broadway and off-Broadway numbers from today and yesterday. People tend to think really Asperger's, if you have it, you're basically like, just can't function properly. It's just you need constant adult supervision, and that's not true. There are many people with autism and Asperger's and are part of the autistic spectrum who have high-functioning autism and can be able to just walk around there and act normally and everything there and just live independently on their own. So really I think that's the biggest misconception, is that really it's like if you have Asperger's you're basically screwed. But really it's like people need to know that that's not the case. That is just totally false.
I think that one of the big misconceptions of Asperger's is that they are people that don't really care about other people. They sort of have their special interest, whether that's trains or video games or 17th century architecture or physics or whatever. They have their thing that they care about and nothing else, including other people. And I don't think that that's true at all. So I think that people look at the way that folks with Asperger's behave and they conclude, oh, they're just sort of a robot, they don't really have emotion, they don't really have empathy. that's just not the case.
I had friends, but it was just, I really didn't seem to just like know what the right thing to say at the time was. I would be just wanting to say something, and like I would really be interested and just keep talking about it, such as music, for an instance, or movies. I would just keep talking about it. I wouldn't know when to shut up, and really it would just, people would go out and just blatantly tell me to shut up when, like, I mean, I thought I was just being nice and keep informing them about stuff, but I never realized I was literally spending like 10 minutes just talking to them about one subject non-stop.
I mean, I think the most important thing to recognize when you have Asperger's is that there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you're not broken, you're not screwed up, you're not messed up. All of the things that you want out of life, friendships, romantic relationships, success in your career, all of those things are still completely available to you.
Once again, this is me, DJ Bobby B, thanking you for listening in to KVRX Austin 91.7 FM. Really, my words of encouragement for people are just really hang in there. There will be tough times in life, and you will many times feel like just giving up and quitting and thinking, what's the point of this? I mean, you really gotta just stick together and just keep pushing forward.
Down.